What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to show you how to go from this to this. Coming up on Nail and Screw. To kick off this project, we started off with a pen and paper. Now, most people use software design drawings, but this is easy enough because if there's a quick change you got to make, well, you can do it on the fly. And that's exactly what happened in this project. So to start off, on the left and right, you can see two of the raised planter beds. In the bottom, in the center, there is the third. And in the top, just off center on the left, is the fourth. Now, talking about changes, as you can see in the top right-hand corner, that rectangular structure was intended to be a raised day bed, but the wife quickly scrapped that idea, and in fact it turned into the fifth planter bed. But kudos to her, it balanced the area quite beautifully, and I was very pleased once we did it. Now, in each of the four corners, in the left, right, top and bottom, we placed larger trees, and this anchored the space wonderfully. And to flesh out the open areas in each of the planter beds and surrounding spaces, we utilized a set of three medium-sized trees and fleshed it out with some shrubs and hedging, as well as some smaller plants and so on, as well as creepers, which was quite beautiful, jasmine type creepers, which we'll get into a bit later on. Now, the other rectangular structure on the left hand side here did in fact materialize, and that became a pergola to enjoy the outdoor space, to sit and have breakfast, or just enjoy it on the grass. Speaking of grass, that's what filled in the rest of the space, and that's prior to installing that beautiful focal feature in the fountain in the top center, which has its upper lights to enjoy in the evening time. But without any further ado, let's get into the build, because this is a multiple part series and I don't want you to miss a thing. Let's go. So this is the backyard, and as you can see, it is a blank canvas. We've got some building sand over here to start the creation of the raised planter beds over here, second over there, third there, another one there, and the fifth one under the windowsill right here. And we're going to start off with the brickwork, of course, and then move straight into plaster and then painting at a later stage, and maybe in the future some tiles. So let's get into it. And we're off. We started excavating and took out a bunch of earth. As you can see, we've also drawn a straight line down here to ensure that it's square and parallel. We've dropped the depth to about 20 to 30 centimeters to ensure that the concrete footings are solid for the brickwork to start. So quick update on day one. We've managed to get all 5 footings. You can see it looks very different from this morning. Bit of a mess, but anyway, we've got all 5 footings in. Like I said, one over here, second there, third over there, fourth here, and the fifth one under the windowsill. So not too bad. Good progress for day one. Tomorrow we start with the brickwork and then move on to plastering. So let's go. Now's a great time to install your irrigation system before any brickwork goes in, and that's exactly what we're doing. So we've sunk our system about 20 centimeters below the earth, as you can see over here, with the irrigation nozzle sticking up, because of course we have raised planter beds. Here is the Rainbird shower nozzle, and fantastic little guy. It sprays between 0 to 360 degrees and very easy to set. We connect all of the irrigation piping using the simple push and play system. No fasteners needed, and they don't come out. Now at the bottom we've got a female right angle connector, which we've simply sealed with Teflon tape, and that connects to the piping and any other T-pieces and so on within the system. This makes your garden maintenance super simple. So let's go. Our system will be fed through the mains water supply, and here we're retrofitting a tap which used to have a right angle into the drain, but we've added this cool little T-piece which still allows water to come out the tap but also to the main shut-off valve for the irrigation system. Now I highly recommend to make garden maintenance super simple. Just get an inexpensive master timer as you see here. Now all you need to do is connect the top to the tap and the bottom to the pipe to manage your watering schedule. Well, that's a wrap for day 3, and 4 of the 5 planter beds have been fully plastered. Super exciting, as you can see on the outside here, and a thin layer going on the inside of the planter bed. We've also added some soil from the literal ton of soil that we've moved and shuffled around, just to ensure that we can level it from the top all the way down to the bottom to ensure good drainage of water. Speaking of which, we've extended this pipe over here from the back of the wall where the water normally exits to the front of the planter bed. We'll also add a little gully here so that any excess water can run off quite easily. But I'm super happy at how it turned out, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of days. If you are too and you found this enjoyable, please hit that like button. It would mean the world to me and my team. Share this content to inspire someone else to get their hands dirty as well, and of course subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2 and the rest of the series coming up only on Nail and Screw. Take care and see you soon.